tight, clear. So now Eugene's arm is on the inside, and it's a lot easier now. I'm a lot shorter. Inside, outside is very common. Okay, I'm inside, he goes outside. Okay, and it's usually in the best interest of the taller opponent to be on the outside. Okay, a lot of the times because just the height difference, and then picture my arm was much shorter. Okay, so a lot of the times in this case, if they decide to come throw their arm over the back deep, bang! Okay, it's very, very uncomfortable. Okay, so from this position, I'm going to opt to take this around the back grip. Once we fight for this sleeve here, okay, it's very important that once we grab this sleeve, and we both grab the sleeve, that I bring the sleeve towards me. Okay, so now it's a lot more difficult for Eugene to just slip his really long legs in between and then just go for a quick turn. Okay, this thing kind of happens all the time. Because he has an advantage in range, it's a huge disadvantage for me being the shorter, smaller athlete from here, from the inside. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to pulse with my head, pull this arm, and fight for this shoulder position. Okay, so if you look on this backside here, the shoulder position is ideal. If Eugene slides this arm down and he has this, now this shoulder is compromised. I can't elevate here. Okay, so if he decides to shoot behind me with a Tanya Toshi, it's very easy for him to bring this arm down and then take me over. Okay, and like I said before, because I'm fighting a much taller opponent, it's very easy for him to access this lane because he has much longer legs. Okay, so taller opponent comes over the back. I go around the waist and I try to bring my shoulder underneath the arm. Okay, once I have the sleeve look, I pull my opponent in. Right, so when I have the shoulder position, sleeve, and if I'm directly behind him, I could circle and then lift him onto my hip, backing up for a uranage. Or I could clear this leg to the inside here, and then bump this hip for a hip throw, ogoshi, uchimata situation. Now, one of the most common things that happens when you're fighting a tall opponent that comes over the back, he doesn't like it when I drive my shoulder over. So he takes a little bit shallow of a grip, sort of middle of my back, and throws his elbow in between. Now, I can no longer close this distance. Okay, I can't close this distance going around. Okay? And if I go here, let's just visualize that he has much longer arms. Range-wise, I'm at a huge disadvantage. So, I go around the waist, he has my sleeve, very, very difficult because I don't have a good strong post here. In this case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate and put a lot of pressure on this elbow and then clear the shoulder, arm, up and over. Okay? So keep it really tight as possible. Tight. Tight. Clear. So now, Eugene's arm is on the inside. And it's a lot easier now to break my opponent's posture and slip a leg in for a kenka and uchimata on a much taller opponent. Okay? You can kind of see it if he brings his arm down through here. Okay? And the mechanics is a little bit tricky, but you could also do this. And then you see how I'm putting pressure on my opponent's arm, clearing it here. Okay? So the same mechanics, except you're kind of just shucking with the shoulder, clearing it, and now you have this sort of blocking uchimata that's designed for the shorter athlete. Okay? You could also go underneath lift, go for drop uchi. All those options are going to be available for me. Okay? It's my little 2 cents. Going against tall lefties. Thank you.